Three, two, one. All right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Razor from RazorTube coming at you today with another Rust Council Edition video. And today's topic, before we get into it, if you're new to the channel, make sure you drop that sub and like and hit the notification bell for the most up-to-date and recent Rust Council Edition news. Now, like the title says, we're going to talk about the cargo ship, custom servers, and labs. This is a little bit of update news for the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and the Xbox One X, and all the OG consoles out there. So, today, we're going to talk about what... Hold on. Let me get to it. What Oceanbound is all about. Now, where did we see Oceanbound last? We saw this last in an article, which was the Devblog 6, come out recently, April 28th. Now, I'm a little bit behind on the news, so forgive me. But I want to always give you my opinion and give you guys the chance to voice your opinions as well in the comment section below. So what is Oceanbound? Well, it was mentioned with Power Surge and community servers inside the Devblog 6. Now, what is this secret project that Oceanbound consists of? Well, I think what it's going to be is either cargo ship or labs. Now, why do I think that? The reason why I think it's going to be cargo ship and labs is because right now I don't think Power Surge is optimized enough for the core consoles to actually run it without either crashing or dropping a ton of frames and making the game unbearable to play. So, with that being said, why do I think it's cargo ship or labs? So, with Cargo Ship, it's an interesting map event. Those of you who are new to the Rust Council Edition or Rust in general, Cargo Ship is a cargo ship that goes around the map. It's a map event, and you can take a boat, a minicopter, or a kayak up to the ladder and climb up it and get these hackable crates that are on there to get tier 3 loot, right? And you'll be looted out of your mind or looted to the nines. So, with that being said, why do I think Cargo Ship is coming is because of the rendering issue that Rust Council Edition has on the old-gen consoles. So what do I mean? Well, when you have a map like so, typically you have a bunch of bases, a lot of people moving, just a ton of moving parts in general. Now, the reason why I think it could be Cargo Ship or Labs coming is because it's out in the ocean. Both of them share that same commonality. The cargo ship goes around the map and, in the entire ocean. Like, it just literally goes around. And labs, as you can see, well, the underwater labs sits in its stationary. Now, problems with cargo ship coming. We do not have minis or minicopters yet in Rust Council Edition. We do not have vehicles either, such as cars or horses. Does that mean one of those are coming as well in the near future? Possibly. I think what they're doing is releasing monuments that the general community of the Rust Council Edition is asking for. Or whatever we're asking for as a community. I think they work on that and prioritize it as they move along the development process of the Rust Council Edition. Now, why is it cargo ship and labs? I just spoke about the rendering issue. And with cargo ship being all the way out here, I don't see it having any type of frame drops or minimal frame drops and minimal rendering issues when it's away from the map. Now, Water Lab, it's same thing. Now, there is a little tiny Easter egg, I would like to call it, but it's really not, is for Underwater Labs, there is Orange Ruffy, right, in the game already because of the fishing village. Now, both of these... the monument and the event require some type of water travel, okay? When the fishing village drops onto the official servers, I think we're going to see the appearance of cargo ship. It just makes more sense, putting more loot on the map, giving chances for solos, duos, and trios to get more tier 3 loot without going to said oil rig, right? Just another monument to go to without going to launch site. And it spreads the loot, table across the map even more. So that's good. Now, why do I think Oceanbound will come out before, Power Surge? I just stroked out. Jeez. Now, Oceanbound and Power Surge were mentioned in the same sentence, but the order in which they are being released did not, or was not, discussed in the loose roadmap that they gave us. Now, we also had custom servers drop in that same dev blog as well, but why I think Power Surge isn't coming is because there's a lot of moving parts when it comes to... Geez, let me get rid of this guy. Get out of here. Why I don't think it's coming out soon in the next content update, Power Surge, because there's so many moving parts. You have electrical, turrets, you got the solar panels, you got everything I got down here. Batteries, generators, all types of lights, just a ton of things that have to render in, and they weigh heavy on the server or the client side. And I just don't see the new consoles running it that well without it being fully optimized and tested thoroughly on the PTB. So I think Oceanbound's coming first. I think that what that is cargo ship over the underwater lab, only because I think that's like a 20% chance. Just because some fish is in the game doesn't mean that underwater labs is coming anytime soon. It's like a really slim chance we'll see the appearance of water labs. Now, if they do come out with it, hey man, that's awesome. Just another cool monument to go explore and get loot. But I would suspect that this is going to be cargo ship. Now, custom servers. If you guys are new to the channel and new to Rust Council Edition, or if you're my old, subs who've been hanging around for a long time, you guys have heard me harp this subject a lot. But I'm going to explain it for you new people really quick. Custom servers will be coming. They are working on it. What I think happened was there's a third-party vendor that Double 11 was looking into that they probably didn't like the price of the servers being hosted by them, so they probably are taking it under their wing and trying to host the servers themselves. Therefore, meaning they have to implement their own infrastructure for these servers to come out and be put into the game. But another thing, what I'd like to point out, which I pointed out in my last video about Power Surge, if Power Surge does come, there's a lot of items that get or piggyback off of Power Surge. Jeez, can I talk today? What those items are is farming 2.0. Although it is irrigation and just farming of plants, I don't think they'll bring Power Surge out because it would make more sense to bring farming 2.0 out after Power Surge is implemented into the game. So, not bad news that Power Surge isn't going to come first, but we've been waiting a long time for electricity, and I know that Double 11 has been answering our call by bringing out a ton of items that we've asked for or recommended would be better in the game now rather than later, such as the oil rigs and other items. So let's talk about the implications of putting cargo ship into the game. Now, although we don't have that type of transportation to get to it very fast, it might be a little daunting as a solo, duo, or trio to get over to the cargo ship as it moves around the map, only because you might see those bigger groups that hoard boats and stuff get there quicker. I see, since the loot table will be spread out a little bit more, solos will probably be able to farm launch site a little bit better in duos, only because the Zergs will probably be going after cargo or oil rig, right? But there are some things that take in consideration when you think about the cargo ship coming, the lack of transportation, having to move on foot there the entire time, or having to travel to the nearest fishing village in order to get a boat to get there. I mean, if a Zerg builds outside of fishing village, what happens? Well, it's kind of a pain in the butt to get to it when you got 3 big bases around it. So, with that being said, I'd like to know your guys' opinion. I think cargo ship's coming first before Power Surge. But voice your opinion in the comment section below. I know the devs always look at it. I know they always like seeing what you guys have to say. And, your voice has been heard in the past. There's been proven updates that we've seen that. So, anyways, I'll leave it there. You guys let me know what you feel or how you feel about Power Surge and Oceanbound. I did drop a Power Surge video before this one, so if you haven't seen it, go ahead, drop by it. Give me your opinion on what you think about it. And I'll see you next video. All right. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Man, I really got to fix the set after Jade burnt everything down. It's like bare bones. Look at this.